What up, New Gaming Order? This is Alex Lexus, Goken, On Your Knees, and Shinwar coming at you for the first initial episode for New Gaming Order podcast on Saturday. Now, I will take full responsibility for starting late today because, frankly, I overslept. So I gotta get used to doing this in the mornings.
You lack discipline.
Yes, I do lack discipline on the highest order. But with that being said, Goken. Shoot, Chris, I'll fucking kill you. But Goken.
Stop it!
Chris, you're killing me here. But Goken, intro for the audience.
Happy holidays, everyone.
All right. Hey, cuz. Go ahead.
Very Steam sale Christmas.
Steam sale. What do they got going on right now?
Everything. I'll do a top 5 picks at the end.
Oh, top 5 picks. All right.
I'll do a top 5. How about Chris? You set up your top 5.
I actually didn't buy anything this year.
Yeah, I know, but you should, for people who want to get some PC games at really good deals.
There we go. Let's look at the under 5 category.
Alrighty.
Gary's mod is $250.
$250.
You can get Grand Theft Auto for $35.
You can get the new Tomb Raider for $3.
What
Three? Wait. How much?
The remake from 2013, $3.
Well, it's worth it on PC. I ain't gonna lie. Shinwar was enjoying it. He's like, it's a good game. I'm like, what the heck?
Mortal Kombat X, $23. PC. Witcher 3, Wild Hunt, Game of the Year, $30.
Oh, interesting. I gotta check that out. All right.
Just Cause 3, $47.
Well, you know what? Any of you played Just Cause yet? Because I'm still trying to acquire it so I can do streaming with it. They said it's good.
It's $47. So.
All right, good stuff. All right, Shinwar, how was your holiday and what you playing right now?
Merry Christmas, everybody. It's the day after Christmas. What was I playing? Spider, Batman Arkham Knight. Nothing really new. All the games ready for Uncharted with back, but we'll go into that later.
All right.
We're really waiting for Street Fighter 5.
Well, you're waiting for Street Fighter 5. No, it's not. But you know what? It's just news. But before I give On Your Knees this intro, those of you who want to continue practicing, there are means. Just if you're persistent enough, you'll find it. But it's a little buggy right now. But you can continue on with some Street Fighter beta practice. I'm gonna just leave it at that. And On Your Knees, wait, you did your intro already, right?
Not really.
All right, go ahead, man.
I just threw sound effects over you.
Well, yeah, you're lucky I don't have sound effects, sucker. Let's go. How was your holiday, man? Hey, you know what? On Your Knees sending me funny texts. I'm like, somebody butt dialing or drunk texting me.
So someone's drunk. That's what that was.
I was like, what the heck?
I spent yesterday recovering, so my best buddy was a bucket for most of the day. That was fun.
Ew.
Work's been stressful lately. What can I say?
Yeah, I got you. All right.
But happy belated Christmas, everybody. Make sure you all have a good time on your New Year's. Don't be stupid like I did and drink yourself stupid. You get drunk, just make sure you don't wake up next to a training like Alex likes to do. So just watch
hey, look, this is not the Hangover, all right? And then Troll G2G, shout out for you checking this out on the stream. I've always been appreciative of those who are actually participating on our live broadcast. So, without further ado, let's get started. The first topic in the tunnel, we got Kojima is forbidden from talking about any details from the departure from Konami. The reason why I wanted to kind of shed some light on this, I wanted to know why. What is it that's so bad that Kojima can't do any interviews or talk about the circumstances that resulted in his departure? I think also too, it's it's more solidifying going into 2016 that Konami has royally shot their big toe off like Harlem Nights, Eddie Murphy with the pinky toe type thing, where I think Kojima probably has so much dirt on them that they got like a court order gag, pause, on this man, so that it's like, okay, we know that Konami is trying to hire 35 personnel to work in the Konami Los Angeles studio, which was temporarily closed. And now they're trying to, do another Metal Gear game, their cash cow. And I guess they're trying to not have certain work-related or working conditions put out there, because how are they going to staff people to do another Metal Gear? He can fundamentally be the end of Konami, But with the article that I have in the background, I'm just, it comes from GameRant.com. I just wanted to know what everybody thought in reference to that, whether in detail or in brief. So I wanted to start with my cousin Goken. What are your thoughts? Why do you think that Konami would put this order in effect on Kojima?
No, I mean, typical fashion. And again, it's.
You think this is typical? This is unusual. I've never heard somebody leaving a company and they get gagged on the way out. You know what I mean?
You don't hear Inafune talking about Mega Man that much. All he can say is spiritual successor.
Mm-hmm.
He's not walking around talking about Mega Man. He can't. So
I mean, not about Mega Man, but like Capcom and such. I mean,
but I'm just saying it's the same. It's the same ordeal. The Japanese companies. I mean, it's bigger now because
of the name. Yeah.
Essentially, is a bigger game than Mega Man is, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, of course he's getting more press because this guy, has one of the game of the years.
Yeah.
Right now, and it's that big. Mega Man's not a big talk. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think this is probably very typical. This is like if somebody were to leave Nintendo, they couldn't say anything about it.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, and I wanted to respond to the chat. I don't want to mess it up, but G-Wiz, who's in the chat, shout out for you checking us out. He's saying that they want to avoid any more bad PR. I wouldn't say it's typical, but considering how long he's been with Konami and how their partnership ended, they just covering their tracks.
Right. I mean, like again, I think that's
if they want to avoid bad PR, stop being shitty people.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that Konami probably did so much bad that, like I was saying earlier, he probably would expose more than what Konami's comfortable with having out there.
I doubt he would expose them, right? I mean, that is his baby, right? He was with the company for so long. I doubt that.
You think he would have any loyalty considering what they did to him?
That's not the way these guys are. They're not like that.
Yeah.
The messed up thing is that when they do decide to leave these great developers and producers of Japanese games, that they get shitted on by the company that they work for, that's messed up.
Yeah, it is.
I don't think these guys don't carry any ill will towards the company. You know what I'm saying?
Despite how they get spanked and publicly humiliated.
He's been working there forever, right? I'm pretty sure everyone has their beefs of where they're working at, but they loved working there for the time that he was, right? Up until this final Metal Gear come out.
Yeah.
Right. So I don't think he would have left. I'm like, oh, this is what they do, and they're still doing this, and blah blah blah. I just think he would have just left and would have liked to have been able to take something with him that was his.
But that would never happen. They would never allow that.
Happen. But I don't think these guys are walking away with ill will towards the company. Like none of these guys have, walked away and started bad mouthing the company they work for. I mean, this situation, since it's more public, I feel that maybe there could be a chance he would, but I doubt it. These guys don't care. They just want to do their work.
Mm-hmm.
They want to express their art. That's what they love to do. It's like manga artists, They love to do that stuff, and that's just part of their culture.
Okay. On your knees, what are your thoughts? Why would you think that Konami would feel the need to get a court order gag on any particulars as to why he would leave the company, or what
The only
happened.
reason why you gag someone is because he's afraid of what he'll say.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why they're shutting him up.
Shut him
And they
up.
have-
Shut him up.
And they have leverage in the fact that they can probably cut off his royalties from Metal Gear.
Cut off his what?
Royalties.
I had to.
Apparently, Alex is into Unix as well. I don't get this fetish of yours, Alex, but whatever works for you.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. I couldn't help myself.
Yeah. That's what it's like to be on the receiving end of those, isn't it?
Yeah. It felt so good too. Wow. All right, but yeah, you were saying I didn't mean to mess up your train of thought.
No, but that's about it, really. There's not much else to say.
Mm-hmm.
They're doing what they can to shut him up, and their reputation speaks for themselves. They're shitty. They wouldn't let him go to the award show.
Mm-hmm.
And the record just speaks for itself there. So, I wouldn't expect Kojima to say anything within in the near couple months, maybe a year from now, when those royalty checks stop coming in. He might say something, but
okay, that makes sense. I didn't think about that. I said, there has to be something, like he could be threatened with, or but that remains to be seen. And then, lastly but not least, Shinwar, what are your thoughts? Like, do you think they would impose sanctions on him like this? It's already over.
Well, I've seen before. There's a group called Shadow Loop, and when people walk away from the group or they get excommunicated, they try to shut them up because they don't want them to talk about.
I know where you're going with this.
Yeah. So in regards to Kojima, yeah, Chris is right. Yo, don't want no bad PR about the company. Gag this guy. Shut him up. Want him to say, you know what I'm saying? And it's messed up. Like, hey, treated this guy bad. Now he's doing his own. Let the man. Come on, let him live.
Okay.
So,
Now, trolled GTG was saying maybe they didn't want him to end up like Edward Snowden.
ah,
Why he react like that? Like what the heck? Like unbelievable. But with that, I'm gonna conclude this topic. Make sure you rate, comment, and subscribe. Check us out on newgamingorder.com. And a shout out to our partner Fullscreen who provided me with a very interesting intro. So I want to thank them for really seeing the potential in this podcast. I know Nelson's MIA today, but shout out to Nelson and to NYC Playboy, NGO Khalif, Noop, and the staff got really like deep. So I want to thank everybody for participating. So we're gonna take an intermission and come back for our next topic. If you're watching us live, you're just gonna hear the rough cut intermissions and the jokes and all that good stuff. So without further ado, we will be back and check us out on our next segment. Peace.